Welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. The American Dream is a show we founded based upon real estate, lifestyle, culture, and neighborhoods, showing why this country is great, going all across the country. And today, we're going to show you some great areas and great lifestyles. Let's start the show right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Merriman, and today we are in downtown Irwin in North Huntington Township. What I love about this area is it's rural, yet only 30 minutes to downtown Pittsburgh. In addition to being home of the Big Mac Museum, which features a 14-foot tall Big Mac, it's also home to the Lamp Theater that attracts big names still today. We have the best tacos and margaritas around across the street at Gato Taco. A fun fact about Irwin, a man named George Swanson was buried in his Corvette at Bush Creek Cemetery. New construction is huge in this area, so I'm going to take you over to Tuscan Hills where we're going to walk through a model home.
So this is our Roanoke model. All of our floor plans are going to give you this awesome open concept. So you're always gonna have a kitchen that flows into a dining and flows into a family room. So we kind of call that the triangle of living. This is definitely Westmoreland County's fastest selling community for a lot of reasons. It's going to give you low Westmoreland County taxes. It's going to give you the top ranked Norwin School District, and it's definitely the location. The location is just minutes from kind of everything that you need is at your fingertips. The gym, Starbucks, Target, Route 30, and the Pennsylvania Turnpike. So the ease of just getting to everywhere you need to get to is really easy here, and it's just a great community feel. They do a lot of great events in the community. We do food trucks, fireworks, garage sales, a lot of just really fun things in the community.
Let's say I do bring you a buyer.
Sure.
What's the process like?
Yes, we do try to keep the process as seamless and easy as we can. So it's a 6-month process from start to finish. The initial first 2 months are for you to make your selections, get the financing in order, us to order the lumber, permits, a lot of internal things. And then from there, it's usually about a 4-month build time.
Can I build on any lot that do you take us through the lots to choose one, or are there?
Yeah, so with Ryan Homes, we are a community builder, so we don't build off-site. We do build only within our communities.
And how does financing work? Would my buyer have to go out and get their own financing? How would that work?
Yeah, another great question. So Ryan Homes does have our own in-house financing company. It's NVR Mortgage. We also have our own in-house settlement company, which is obviously NVR Settlement Services. But with that being said, by keeping the mortgage in-house, the settlement in-house, it's under the same umbrella. So it does make the process really smooth for not only your buyer, but for us as well.
So this home's reaching the final stages of construction, waiting on a couple items. Appliances were delivered a couple days ago. We'll start installing those. This is the engineered hardwood floor that Ashley was speaking of. This is the modern version, which is the model home.
Yeah.
The little bit more durable, also a wider plank. That's the look now.
Once the buyer moves in, is there any kind of warranty on the home?
There's a comprehensive full 1-year warranty. And then there's a 2-year warranty on all of the functioning systems in the home. In other words, the electrical, the heating, the plumbing. This is the junior suite that we offer on the first floor in lieu of the home office. And now you can still in the Roanoke do a home office up in the front as well. But instead of having this as a full open door, you get a privacy type door, an extra to turn this bathroom into a Jack and Jill. Instead of a powder room, it's now a full bath. And then it adds a closet.
Well, I really appreciate you taking us through these homes today.
Thank you.
Learning about this is always exciting, and this whole process is exciting. So I definitely appreciate you taking the time.
You're welcome.
My name is Melinda Lynch, and this is Selling Pittsburgh. Welcome to the South Side. Southside is a neighborhood located across the Monongahela River from downtown Pittsburgh, and it's known for its eclectic businesses, its vibrant nightlife, and its historic row homes, just like this renovated beauty on Sarah Street. One of the things I love about 2328 Sarah Street is this gorgeous original door and the double door entry. From the grand ceilings to the exposed brick, this home really stays true to its original historical character. But that doesn't mean it's lacking when it comes to modern amenities. Let's check out this gorgeous kitchen. Featuring beautiful leathered granite countertops and gorgeous stainless steel appliances, this kitchen would be any chef's dream. Parking can sometimes be a stress around the streets of the South Side, but not here with the ample off-street parking for 4 cars.
Southside Works isn't only a great place to spend with your friends and family, but also with your fur babies. Here, riders! Centrally located in the heart of it is a huge fenced-in dog park that you don't have to stress. You can let your dogs run and soak up the sun. For the adults here, we have Levity Brewing that's here during the summer, so you can have a cocktail while the pups play.
The Southside continues to expand, and there's constantly new opportunity for growth. In 2024, a new riverside living community called The Park will make its home here in the South Side. It will feature walking trails, waterfront access, and over 200 condos with iconic Pittsburgh skyline views.
When it comes to the work, live, play mentality here in the South Side, there truly is no better place to play than here at Pins Mechanical. Let's go have a ball. With Chris Johnson, the assistant GM here at Pins Mechanical. And Chris, you really keep the balls rolling here, don't you?
Among other things. Yeah.
I am so excited to see this. Is my first time here.
Welcome.
I want to know, what do you think makes the South Side such an iconic place for something like this?
For years, the South Side of Pittsburgh has been where younger generations go to have a good time and hang out with their friends and get their drink on.
Lots of partying.
And hopefully we're going to add to that and kind of elevate it. All these machines that you see throughout the building, excluding the pinball, of course, all these machines are free to play. If somebody does end up putting quarters inside of them, they go to Ronald McDonald House's Quarters for a Cause.
Very cool.
So
I love that.
every couple of weeks we empty out the standing machines and give the quarters to Ronald McDonald.
Very fun.
So,
That's awesome.
This is my favorite part of the whole space. This is the patio. So this is our second bar in the building and our second set of lanes. There's 16 lanes in the building in total. They fill up very, very quickly on the weekends, especially on Sundays. This is our light bright board. Pride and Joy of the building. Lots of different artworks go on here. Some of them are unmentionable on cable television. These are emulators on the televisions. So we got one side on Sega, one side on Nintendo, and then we have the music videos playing on the top.
So
or we'll have football games or whatever sporting event is relevant at the time.
If having fun with your friends is up your alley, South Side of Pittsburgh offers amazing bars and restaurants, gorgeous historic homes, and one heck of a good time.
Hi, welcome to American Dream Television. I'm your host today, Elaine Shetler-Libent, and we are here at Greensburg YMCA. Come with me. I'm here with Chaia, the owner of Randy's Dive Shop.
Thank you, Elaine. Randy's Dive Shop is a local business in Irwin that has actually been there for about 60 years. My husband Aaron and I bought the shop last January, and we've had it for about a year now, and we're very honored to be able to continue on a business that has such a rich history. So at the shop, we offer retail sales, we do service of equipment, we do air and nitrox fills, we do rental equipment, we have classroom space for furthering education, and then we also do trips. So we do local meetups at places like Krusty's Quarry in Valant, Gilboa Quarry in Ohio. We use a couple of other local private quarries for classes, and then of course classes are the pillar of what we do, really. You know, we offer a wide range of classes through our instructors. We do a lot through local schools as well. So we actually have one of our instructors here today. This is Josh Poole, and he does a lot of our open water classes, and I'll let him expand on that.
Yeah, so we teach everything from starting out with scuba diver all the way up to instructor. There's a lot of different specialty courses that we offer. If maybe you're interested in underwater photography or diving on shipwrecks or just seeing amazing places and amazing creatures, you can take classes from us and we can help teach you how to dive those types of dives.
What's nice with our open water classes too is we do offer travel through the shop. So in April, we plan to go to the Florida Springs, where a lot of our students that have gone through class with Josh will be doing their open water certification dives.
Thank you, Chaia and Josh from Randy's Dive Shop. Now, let's go see Ian Coyle from Semper Gratus. Ian Coyle and Bailey Paulus from Semper Gratus. Tell me about Semper Gratus.
So Semper Gratus is a certified 501c3 organization. It's Latin, it means always grateful. We're entering our 8th giving season, whereby it's an opportunity and a platform to unify others, where we bring them together. Seeing is believing, and ultimately at the end of the day, it's about paying it forward in kindness.
So Ian, what motivated you to start Semper Gratus?
That's a great question. A lot of people ask me that. I think that I'm naturally wired to be a service-oriented person, and I've always been involved in volunteering situations. So for me, at the end of the day, I had the thought of how can I be involved with much more while creating the opportunity of influence and impact with a multitude of organizations. And at the end of the day, I wanted to create something that was bigger than myself and use it as a means to facilitate a lot of different other people that want to do good as well.
So tell me, who do you actually service?
So it's interesting. I think that to drive home the purpose of the event, we have patient families that come out to share their story, whether it's of strife, of triumph, whatever that might be. But at the end of the day, we partner with other nonprofits. So in 7 years, we're entering our 8th year. In 7 years, we've supported the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Muscular Dystrophy Association, as well as cerebral palsy. We're an event-driven organization, and some of our cornerstone events include a Shamrock Shuffle that happens in March, in addition to the same day, later in the evening, a dinner dance party. That ultimately it's 2 events one day with the premise that it's infinite amount of kindness and goodness, and infinite impact with that in mind.
Thank you, Ian and Bailey from Semper Gratus. And don't forget to join us next time on American Dream Television.
Welcome back to American Dream. I'm Elise Bickle here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today I'm looking forward to talking to you about one of my favorite things, Heinz ketchup, of course. Did you know that Heinz actually started right here? And ever since, it has had a tremendous impact to the city. We're gonna head inside for a tour of the Senator John Heinz History Center, which is actually the Smithsonian's home right here in Pittsburgh. Let's go take a look.
We're at the Senator John Heinz History Center, the largest history museum in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
And you know what, it's incredible here. If you haven't been here, you need to come. I mean, in your opinion, tell me what makes this place just so incredible.
Well, one is its size. It's 350,000 square feet of museum. There are 7 floors. You can learn everything about the first peoples of Western Pennsylvania, about George Washington founding the city in 1753. You can even learn about sports, the Immaculate Reception, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Sports Museum. It's all here at the History Center.
You know what my personal favorite exhibit is? The Fred Rogers exhibit.
Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers. Fred was a real Pittsburgher. He was part of this community. We have the original sets from Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Can we go take a look at the exhibit right now?
You bet.
Awesome, let's go. Oh, this is definitely my favorite exhibit for sure. You know, what is the impact that you see when guests come and visit this space? I mean, it's just incredible.
When I see families come into this space, I see multiple generations relating to Mr. Rogers. Of course, the older generations grew up with Mr. Rogers, coming through that door, hanging his coat in that closet, and then welcoming people into his living room. Today, the little kids know Daniel Tiger, who was a puppet of Mr. Rogers. Today, cartoons are made of Daniel Tiger. People in this exhibit, well, sometimes they get teary, sometimes they're taken back to their childhood.
I will tell you the set for me personally, it feels like coming home. You know, it's just, I feel like a lot of people feel that. I mean, this is a place they were known for home.
You know, Pittsburgh is a city of neighborhoods. There are 90 identified neighborhoods, and each neighborhood has its own feel. Fred Rogers tried to bring those neighborhoods together and let people know that we're all people, we all have hopes and dreams, we're all afraid of something, and we all need help once in a while.
Absolutely do. And you know, one thing I find in my home that I see right over here is ketchup, but this ketchup seems to be a little bit older.
Well, we have the oldest ketchup on planet Earth here.
Since we're talking about pickles and ketchup, let's go take a look at the Heinz exhibit.
Oh, we've got a great Heinz exhibit for you. Come on.
Let's go. You know, when I think of Heinz, I think of ketchup, but it seems like it's a lot more than that.
Well, ketchup is what Heinz is known for, but in the early days, they were known for horseradish. That was H.J. Heinz's first product. Then they started doing pickles. Everybody knew about Heinz pickles. And then in 1876, he tried ketchup. Now, he didn't invent ketchup, but Heinz's philosophy was to do a common thing uncommonly well. So he made the best ketchup, and he put it in clear glass bottles so people could see it. He was an intuitive marketer. He came up with that marketing slogan, 57 varieties.
Oh, that's incredible. And you know what? I just want to thank you so much for showing me around. I'm so glad that I came today.
Well, I'm glad you came too. There's something for everyone here at the People Museum, the Heinz History Center.
As you can see, there's at least 57 reasons why you should come and visit the Senator John Heinz History Center. If you decide to plan a trip, let me know and we can catch up.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Melissa Merriman, and today we're here in beautiful Ligonier, Pennsylvania. It is a gorgeous fall day here, and we're at the Eastwood Inn. I'm going to be meeting my team member, Melanie, and the owner of the inn.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, how are you?
Good, thanks for meeting me up here today.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
How are you?
Great,
Nice to see you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Hi,
Thanks so much
Melanie.
for coming, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're super excited to hear about the place, so let's get started.
Yeah, come on
Show
in.
us around.
So the place was originally built as a small farmhouse in the 1800s, and that was converted to a little speakeasy, most of which you still see here today. The floor is original, the doorway is original, and even that buzzer on the door
I
is
love
original.
that.
Yeah. So when you come in the door, it's a nice little cozy living room, but that buzzer's hiding the secret bar. Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, so the buzzer was like a low-grade security.
Okay.
If you were in the know, you got buzzed in, and this is where the party was. Yeah. Yeah.
So how many owners have there been?
So really there was 3 siblings that owned the place for much of its history. Mary, Sophie, and Smokey. So the 3 of them, they ran it for something like 75, 80 years. So I had the chance to buy the place from Smokey's daughter, Alexa, who was running it when I came here. Eastwood Inn started as a speakeasy. It was quiet. Before long, they had a menu, steaks. It's always been steaks. Built out of the Prohibition history, it was at one point a full-service establishment.
So there's 3 buildings on the property, right?
Yeah, the
Okay.
other 2 buildings are stone, and they were built after the Eastwood Inn was already operating. The one built as a little diner car. That was really the front, because the bigger stone building above it was a casino brothel.
So I've heard some celebrities have come here. Could you maybe name a few?
Right, yeah. So quite famously, the previous owner, Smokey, and Arnold Palmer were really close friends. He was from Latrobe, so he was born and raised right in this area. But other Pittsburgh greats, Mario Lemieux, we had Neil Armstrong came through here.
So I heard rumors of back in the day being underground tunnels that led from one building to the next.
Right. So the cafe is called Getaway Cafe in honor of those tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah. If the casino brothel was ever raided, there was a tunnel to get out.
That's not one of the things that you're continuing, right?
No, we're just sticking steaks and cocktails.
Cheers. Gorgeous out here today.
Yeah, the Laurel Valley and Ligonier is such a nice place to be. It's so quaint. Every season of the year, has
Yes.
something else to bring. Yeah.
But the colors here right now are just absolutely stunning. So you're taking us to the Getaway Cafe?
Yeah,
or the,
totally.
What is now today the Getaway Cafe?
What's the Getaway Cafe? Yes.
Yeah.
And this is just a mile east of downtown Ligonier.
Great,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's been a nice little spot.
Well, let's check it out inside. So all the woodwork in here is original?
Right. Everything
Yeah.
above, we really didn't have to touch anything.
So you're doing coffee here now, breakfast sandwiches.
That's right. Yeah.
So can you show us like the hidden tunnels?
Yeah, I can show you where it was. Yeah, right. Well, you see this little squatty door frame,
Okay.
but this would have gone right up to the other building.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
right.
Drew, thank you so much for having us here today. It's been so fun learning about the Eastwood Inn.
Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
It's been so much fun today showing you this little hidden gem here in Ligonier, and I can't wait to show you more of Pittsburgh next time.
My name is Melinda Lynch, and these are the ladies of the Melinda Lynch team. Welcome to Selling Pittsburgh here in the Strip District. On this episode of Selling Pittsburgh, we take you to the Strip District, where you can find fun, food, and, let's be honest, a lot of culture. This is the greatest place to be able to find tchotchkes, street vendors, and great seafood. When I come down to the Strip, I know I'm about to get the freshest seafood around. That's why I'm heading over here to Woolies. I'm here with the Vice President and co-owner of Robert Woolley Company, Mr. Sam Woolley. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Melinda. Thank you for visiting us.
Absolutely.
We're glad that you're here.
I'm super excited. I've been coming here since I was a little girl. Tell me, what is your favorite part about being here in the Strip District?
My favorite part about here being in the Strip District is our customers,
Yes.
helping them, and selling a good quality product at a reasonable prices.
Back in 2005, you probably know this, there was actually a 23-pound lobster that you guys had. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
His name was Bubba.
Bubba.
Which we donated to the Pittsburgh Zoo.
Yes, yes, I heard about that. That was one I would not eat because it had a name. But can you imagine how much butter we would need to eat Bubba?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit of butter. So one more thing I just wanted to ask you really quickly. What is your favorite time of year down here in Pittsburgh?
My favorite time of the year is November and December, particularly December, with the celebration of the fish and shellfish.
Yes, Yes, that's a great
customers.
Yes, and I think that
for families.
this is a fantastic place to be able to get all of your Christmas and holiday fish as well.
It's very plentiful.
Yes, it is.
This time of the year.
Absolutely.
And reasonable. So
Yes.
there's a lot of fish available.
Well, we thank you for continuing to feed the people of Pittsburgh and giving us the best, freshest seafood.
Thank you,
Thank you
Melinda.
for continuing this tradition, and I look forward to eating some amazing lobster. We're just not going to name it.
Lined with converted warehouses, the ever-changing Strip District here is such a vibrant mix of anything from the old-school grocers to the modern-day gourmet food shops. We have restaurants, street vendors, and coffee shops, just like the Fair Coffee and Tea.
I'm here with Matt Marietti, founder of DeFair Coffee and Tea. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about DeFair?
Sure, yeah. We were founded in 2017, so we're almost at our 5-year anniversary here in the Strip. It's upstairs here. We roast all of our own coffee in-house here. We kind of focus on higher-end specialty coffees and teas. We focus on sustainable sourcing.
Why did you choose the Strip District for your flagship location?
Great question. I think that the Strip is the best example of a real kind of melting pot in terms of demographics and people in the city of Pittsburgh. So it's a really cool, diverse mix of customers, and that was important to us.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us for a cup of coffee today.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Those that know the Pittsburgh food scene know that you can't leave the Strip District without a Primanti sandwich, located here at its original location on Smallman Street. Let's go check out what makes a Primanti sandwich so remarkable.
So we're actually here at the original Primanti Brothers on Smallman Street that was established back in 1933, where the recipe has really remained untouched.
My favorite thing about a Primanti sandwich is there's 2 slices of Italian bread, melted cheese, and the fact that the coleslaw and the French fries comes directly on the sandwich.
Ready? The culture and history here have been beautifully preserved, and we're so excited you got to go on this adventure with us here in the Strip District. Stay tuned next time as we continue our American dream right here on Selling Pittsburgh.
Well, hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream. Again, I was your host, Craig Sewing, and the creator of the show. We've had so much fun building this thing. I've traveled all across the country building a real show, not a reality show, about real estate, lifestyle, and culture, featuring positive stories of your marketplaces. I've always said this isn't our show, it's yours. We just get to reflect the cool stories back to you. So thank you so much for those stories. Thank you for following our show, and don't forget to follow us on social media. We'll catch you next time. And of course, cheers to your American dream.
Hello, America, and welcome to The American Dream,
a national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture. Let's get this show started right now.